As part of a BS5837 tree survey, a basic tree condition assessment should also be undertaken. In addition to that, accurate measurements of constraints posed by any trees on the site or adjacent to it but close to the boundary should be recorded and plotted on a tree constraints plan. The main constraints are the root protection area, the canopy and shading from the trees. The RPA is 12 times the stem diameter at 1.5 meters. The canopy spread and height is measured at the 4 cardinal points. This can either be measured with a tape or a laser measuring device. The height and direction of the lowest branch is also recorded. A clinometer is used to measure the height of the tree. Additionally, the category of the tree, either A, B, C or U, is recorded along with the life stage and life expectancy of the tree. These constraints are then plotted onto a tree constraints plan, which can be used as part of the design process to minimize the impact of the proposed development on the trees. Once the tree constraints have been plotted and the building design has been completed, then a tree protection plan can be produced identifying the location of any tree protection fencing or ground protection measures, along with any areas of hand tool excavation or no-dig construction. It is then possible to produce arboriculture method statements for such items as trunk protection, ground protection measures, alternative foundation designs such as piles, mini-piles or screw piles, or no-dig construction techniques such as geogrids that will spread the load. Finally, storage areas, welfare facilities and site offices need to be identified on the plans, along with any areas of replacement planting.
This is a BS5837 tree survey for a planning application or for some ongoing site works. Sometimes these surveys can be done at a later stage, either they've been omitted or they weren't picked up by the tree officer, so sometimes you're working on a live site. There are important health and safety regulations you need to comply with when you're working on a live site. There's certain elements of health and safety kit that you'd have to wear on a live site. These consist of some sturdy boots with steel toe caps, a high visibility vest so that you can be seen by other site users and particularly people operating plant, a hard hat so that you're protected from falling debris from other site workers, and possibly ear defenders and some eye protection depending on the specific site conditions, but you'd be instructed on that by the site manager. When you enter a live site, particularly some of the bigger sites, you have to sign in. This is an important procedure that they keep track of who's on site. So you sign in, you show your site cards, so you're qualified to be on the site, and then you're directed to the area that you're working in and you can start your tree survey.